Day 5, July 19, Friday. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. Officer Blaine explains I thought she was a suicide bomber. Mayor Rogers said he has no problems with racist, but
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
okay. I think I'm gonna go with agree to help Kendrick just so that his daughters doesn't get murdered.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home cruise? No. I've got some terrible heartburn this morning. Might be better if I go home and lie down. Cook. Stop it. No. Let's go with our third album, Singing Him by John Sangster. Okay, day 5. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at your mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Sure. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright, or accept only some of your requests. So only ask for what you really need. I'll ask for all of them, actually. Thanks. What's that? Salary from City Hall. Here's your weekly salary. City Hall hopes we don't disappoint you. We don't disappoint. Okay. Put 100. Money actually went up. City Hall. Fire all black cops. I'm not doing that. It's orderly conduct. Sure. We're gonna go with Stovall. Yeah. Send it out. And touch of the nicest liquor robbery. A witness looked on from her window. Will an armed man with a staff Let's send for cops. Let's send and let's see, 9600 total, right? So 230, 350, 4. I can do math. 460. It's not enough. 390, 45. So close. Send code to. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. Alright. And then a fight at the residential area. 3 people, though I don't feel comfortable sending just these 2. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw 2 Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're spraying in Spanish and with microphone stands. No. People aren't back by then I'm just not sending people. I'm putting my cops in danger. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Sneak up to the back door. Sick man notices the police. The police specialist. Jeez. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting back over a blow his gun in the face off. Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. Quiet, Abdul. You're just making things more complicated. The robber goes visibly nervous. Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I'll just take a little bit and go. Almost with the cashier begins to cry. I'll let you leave your upright, but only please the hostage. Fender bought, officer arms, and perfect. Right, report. Officer, offender escaped. Block, please. Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. Now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send to your finest marksman? We will love to do well in the competition. Ernest Fitzgerald in the countryside. I think I'll wait until Grant comes back because I believe that this will give give more professionalism like with the previous robbery in city center. Antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Yeah, we'll give that to Beasley and Guzman once her next backups. Okay, so Rob and Robbins are back. Municipal assignment, City Hall. It's a hot one today and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freeburg and the press was in an uproar. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Send Stovall. Alright, when are you guys back? Construction property, gallery of art. The gallery exhibition is a sex operation. A gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing glass exhibits, shouting, "Don't do this shit, no saving." Well, I don't have the cops to send to that, so we'll wait. Hopefully they'll be back. Okay, now they are. Let's send everybody. No, we can't because these two are going to the other thing. There we go. You two are going to the countryside because I think that will give you professionalism. Robbery investigation started. Okay. Next is gone. Okay. Bao Liang, the victim. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation and I was going to pawn an antique necklace which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. Okay. The vendor was on a motorcycle. Drove down the road and grabbed the bag and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't have enough time. I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. From Dwayne Fishman, a witness. Anita J. Olivares, witness. Couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around the street corners. Okay. Katie Phillips, witness. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian. Probably Japanese or Chinese. Okay. Thomas Patterson, another witness. I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. Okay. Let's put, more detectives in that. Let's put everybody we have. Okay. Now, let's see here. Everybody's out on assignment. We need to hire more people.
12.
Construction property report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Perfect. See, we're getting everybody. Try to get everybody up to snuff. We're close. Robbery report. We got 3 new frames. Okay. Open that investigation. So looks like, yeah, rip the bag off. Okay, so driving up, grabs the bag, stole it. Huan Yin Lin, Chinese immigrant, recently expelled from the university. Okay. Robbery. Right. Can't send out SWAT, but I do need officers, so I'll have to wait a second there. Countryside. Oh, nice. It does give quite a bit of professionalism. We did it, boy. We won. The Ernest. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting and even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. Bro, I need you guys back. Okay, I guess. The price we pay for
211 in progress.
having decent professionalism. Vandalism at the Atticus Tower. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. Chased the brat up a tree. You can take it from there. Or from here. Well, we don't have the cops right now, so we'll wait. Hopefully they'll be back in time. And they are. Let's send Cook and Robbins. Because we will send Samadhi and Cintron to arrest this guy. Because arrest for investigations give more professionalism than regular calls. That's why. So they should bring Cintron and Samadhi up to snuff, and we'll just have Bush Jr. to bring up. Offender caught. Perfect. There we go. We're able to arrest all suspects. Nice. Exactly.
211.
Warning needed. Vandalism report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Cool. Let's close that. End the day. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Okay. Alright, so we are not firing any of our black ops. We like them. Oh, dang, especially Griffith. Jeez. No, everything looks good. I don't think I need my other cops to show up for work. Do I? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna go and end the day. Day 6, July 20, Saturday. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer, sent to mental hospital. According to Dr. Eleonora Waterbury, Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Mira Rogers, not afraid of the competition. Go to work.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a Mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Alright, shift B. Nobody's giving us excuses, it seems like. Everybody's here. Great. Let's start the day. Let's go with, you. Don't You Leave Me Here by Pierce Pickering Barrelhouse Jazz Band. Gang member Wan Yin Lin turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Sure. There are a number of gangs in Freeburg, and that means there's bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses.
Please leave a dime.
Let's start investigating Ning-hee then. So this guy's the one that we arrested yesterday. And this way you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher up the food chain and ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, the gang will be
She
ditched
said
and
if
get
you
the reward.
want my fricassee,
20k.
you'll have to run me down.
There is also a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus, but your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. You use the small fish to catch big fish. Ah, I see. Yeah, we're not arresting him. When we get 20k, let's start investigating Ning-hee. Receiving stolen property. Voice Dragon Restaurant. Ning-hee hid the stolen antique necklace. Sims, you're the lead. Mo, Armstrong, you guys are the party officers. Eliminate the Red Mask Gang, City Hall. Bao Liang gave several interviews in which she spoke about atrocities committed by the Red Mask Gang. She embellished a lot and distorted the facts. If you want to keep people from panicking, you need to take down the gang in the next 4 days. The whole gang in the next 4 days? Jeez, okay. Our all black cops failed. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours.
I followed you round.
Okay, request approved for SWAT upgrade. Now you can improve your SWAT team. Let's have you 2 times a day.
Don't you
Another request approved. Detective slot. Nice. I'm gonna do that in a hot minute. Request approved for a raise. Awesome. And request approved for an officer slot. Let's see here. Equal number of officers, although still will not last long at this. I don't think maybe it's more. So yeah, let's have you hire you for shift A. These are actually about equal. I guess I'll hire the detective for shift A just because they can show up. Yeah. It's good. Right. Nice quiet start to the day. There's our first call. Attempted murder at the Sugar Dream Confectionery. A young employee at the factory got into a fight with the manager. He's trying to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate cheese. Tsubaki and Asano, go at it. Get him. Eat him. See the stolen property. Ning-hee hid stolen antique necklace. Ning-hee is the faithful assistant. What? Ning-hee is the faithful assistant Jin-yang. 2 Jin-yang? Maybe? Missing gang. So over there. A founding member of the gang. He's entrusted with the most serious jobs. Ning-hee keeps his more valuable prizes at home while he arranges their sale and then brings them to the Wise Dragon restaurant on the day before he's planning to make the deal. The gang must have had an immediate buy for the necklace, so Ning-hee brought it to the restaurant the same night it was stolen. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed that night before because of an important cruise going on. Ning-hee has a key to the restaurant. Valuables are kept in a safe under the bar. Cool. Investigations. Let's add more detectives to that, shall we? Just in case it doesn't close today, they'll be working on it tomorrow. Still a pretty quiet day. Come on, get it done, guys. Vendor caught, officers unharmed. Perfect. Look at our weakest cops in Shift B going at it. Carjacking. Suburb. Parking lot. Tenant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walking between cars trying handles in hopes of finding an unlocked vehicle. Before the tenant could approach him, the teenager found an unlocked door and shut himself inside. A few seconds later, the teen drove shrieking from the parking lot, greatly exceeding the speed limit. He fled towards the suburbs. Okay. Purdy, Austin, and Daniel, go. Tsubaki and Asano are back. So So we'll send them out on the next call, I think.
Officer on scene.
Okay, officers
Looks
have
like we have a
determined the car
situation
thief's
here.
location. Overtake the offender and block the road.
130 feet.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Perfect.
710
Hostage
progress.
situation in the suburbs. A weeping child called in, saying that someone was holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me, and I don't think I can keep going. I want to go outside and see Pete. That sounds like it's just parents being parents, so no. Come on. Get back in there.
710
Joseph Lowry's mother wouldn't let him go play until he ate his rock. Exactly. It sounded like just parents being parents. Damn kid. Calling the police
911 in
is
progress.
that's not an appropriate reason to call the police. Theft at the Rubinovich Casino. We received a call from an angry casino patron. He claims that one of the casino girls that was hanging around his table lifted his wallet. She was carrying a couple $1,000s in cash and several credit cards. Casino security shoved him outside, saying that he was drunk, but the man isn't giving up so easily. Let's send the Tobacconis home again. Sand needs help. From Christopher G. Sand. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refuses to repay his debt, says that the police will protect him. I think it's time we show him whose side the police are on. Okay, let's send Griffith, I guess. Surely our best officer has got our back, right? Surely. Come on, in time now. Anytime now.
911.
Report. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Nice. Good job, you two. You guys are ending up pretty decent. Soon you'll be on a 300 plus grade.
412 feet in progress.
Assault with a deadly weapon at city center. At a parking lot exit, a security guard stopped a suspicious looking van and asked to check the driver's membership card. Female driver reached casually into the glove compartment, then pulled out again and opened fire. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, let's send these four out. Should be more than capable of stopping that. Oh, Griffith's back. No report about Sand, I guess. Yeah. Cool. I like the Shift B guys. Look at them. They're all
Looks
professional.
like we have a situation here.
Okay, a police cruiser has caught up with the perpetrator's van. Use the bullhorn to order the van to stop. The van takes a sharp turn and crashes through a window of a sex shop. A woman exits the vehicle, grabs the shop attendant, and puts a gun to his head. Ooh. Let go of that man right now.
412 feet.
Offender caught. Officers unarmed. Civilians unharmed. Nice. Good, good, good. Anything else? Anything else? Come on. Why is it not letting me end the day if it's done? Ooh, receiving stolen property. Got 3 new frames, alright. So yes, key. Goes in the restaurant, and there's a save. Okay. Ning Hee, Chinese immigrant. Hasn't officially worked anywhere for the past 10 years. Alright. Okay, receiving stolen property. Suburbs. A year ago, Ning became owner of the house. The home was listed as a gift on his tax return. Send SWAT, I think. And then let's yeah, Subaki and Asano. I think you guys should be good. I think that's the only call we have left and the day will end. Potentially. Not sure when the time actually ends for calls and stuff. Okay, so around 2 is when it ends because it disappeared. Report. Offender caught. Perfect. Okay, Tupaki's in the 200 club. Nice. I was able to arrest all suspects. Let's start. Oh, we can't start to investigate. Why? Oh, we'll do that tomorrow then. End the day. Shift B, guys. Perfect. You guys are absolutely perfect people. Shift A could be better, but we're working on it. Let's end the day.